Hey guys, I'm back. Part 2 of prepping and polishing your aluminum mag wheel. So let's get started. Let's see here. Hook up the drill. And like I said, one of those fiber wheels that strips off the paint and clear coat and everything else for auto body use. You can get it at Walmart or O'Reilly's or whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in from the back side of the bead on the rim and work my way in toward the lug nut on the surface where the sticky back weights rest, and then I'll show you real quick. Alright, let me stop there for just a minute. Bring the video camera over here. Alright, as you can see, let's bring this out here into the light. Well, there we go. As you can see, let's see if I can, there we go. As you can see, all around is that nasty film of dirt, road grime, maybe a faint coating of corrosion from off the aluminum, whatever. Now, just in the short amount of time with that wheel, I was able to, because I haven't washed this rim, I haven't scrubbed and prepped this rim anyway. It cut right through the grime and has almost gave a pretty much a smooth surface, a clean new surface, showing this bare aluminum already. Like I said, it doesn't take long, and I start from this lip here and work my way out here, and then I come down here and come just around to kind of clean it up. And to get into like stuff like this where there's the casting numbers and stuff and the short little spaces that the wheel actually can't get into, I've got different widths and different shaped steel wire wheels that I can put on my drill there, and I just go in here and I clean it all up. You just want to make sure you don't use too coarse of bristles, otherwise you'll put deep scratches into the aluminum. But other than that, that's basically what I do on there. And then I don't have a scrap piece of this maroon Scotch-Brite pad, but basically I would use 320 grit to work on this, and then when I got done to a certain spot, I would knock it down with the with this here, and then I do have a scrap piece of the gray stuff, which is a finer grit. But and then if I got this prepped where I wanted it and got it almost smooth, but still it's got real microscopic scratches on it, I'd get it all cleaned up. Again, I'd use rubbing alcohol on a microfiber cloth, and then all this area around in this rim would be prepped for anywhere they need to put the sticky back weights. Anyway, now let's move on to the front. There we go. Get out of here, Daddy Longleg. Anyway, I don't use the fiber wheel on the face at all, and But let me put you back on the stand here and get you situated. And sorry for all this. There we go. I'm actually using a jack stand base today to set this up, and it doesn't move. So you improvise, you overcome and adapt when you don't have other stuff that you can purchase, like a tripod or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the Scotch-Brite ball that I've got from Harbor Freight. And again, the drills from Harbor Freight. A lot of stuff I get from Harbor Freight. You know, a lot of people complain about this stuff, but I've never had any issues, and it satisfies my requirements for what I need to use it for. So nothing wrong with being frugal. I mean, a lot of stuff. And normally when I'm doing this, I don't have a camera on me, and I work at my own speed and stuff. So basically, in a short amount of time, it looks like I got some really super fine little scratches on there, but it's polished up the aluminum already, starting to anyway. Get it down to where it's really slick, and prepping it for a lighter grit. And as you notice, besides just running it, you can run it as it's spinning. You run it back and forth, side to side, crisscross, however. And I've already taken most of the gunk off the surface right here. And but anyway, you get pretty much the general idea. And then let me show you real quick since this has a different style slots in it with those little transitions in there, I'm going to instead of using the where'd it go? The very flat bit, I'm going to let's see here, let's adjust this a little bit. There we go. I'm going to use what I call kind of like the little Christmas tree bit, and like I said, I'm going to start. Let's see here. Start right here of this inner ridge, and work my way forward and up to this edge here, and then work around all around inside this area and get all that rough casting and old buildup and stuff off of there. So let me set you back over here, and we'll go from there. I'm actually going to work from the back side in. And what I do is I run it back and forth as it's spinning, and I move it up in front and back. side to side and front to back and you work your way across and whatever, you're not keeping it in one spot and taking a chance of grinding out a groove or something in the aluminum, and you're helping remove all that buildup off the rim at the same time, and opening and slowly opening up that area to fresh exposed metal. And but let me keep going here a little bit more, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. All right. So, let's see. As you can see, well, as you can see, let's see if we can focus. There we go. As you can see, how much rough casting is from the factory in there. And I'm starting to knock all this down in here, working my way to the front and side to side, running it back and forth, and then moving it up as I'm rocking it back and forth, and then getting in, using the different contours of the bit to get into certain areas where it dips right through here, and then coming up here, I trace up the edges first where it needs to stop, and then I start working my way in. And on all these slotted mags, the older slotted mags, they got some really rough casting stuff in through this area here and around these curves, and get in there. And then all you can do is just, you don't want to start grinding too much, but you want to just get in there and get the best that you can, because the once you get a lot of the stuff knocked down, the polish, when it comes in later on, will polish it up and blend it in so where you can't see it as much. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. And then see, here's that lip I was telling you about, where it goes from flat and then up at an angle to this edge. These are the first slotted mags I've seen that have that design, because most of the slotted mags I have are just flat straight across. There's no transition there. But anyway, I think I pretty much covered it. If there's something that I missed, gotten too much of a hurry and I missed, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, you can get this anywhere, Walmart, O'Reilly's, whatever. Stuff works great. I imagine there's probably stuff out there that works 10 times better, but that's what I got to work with. And then, like I said, that 3M's the best auto body glaze polishing compound. I think it's up to like, it used to be $30 some. Now it's up to like $70, I think, give or take, somewhere in there. I can't remember, depending on where you buy it online, because O'Reilly's wants a lot of money for it behind the counter. But anyway, rambled on long enough. Like I said, questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. Hope you got something out of this, and stay tuned for more videos of different projects and tech tips and whatnot.